Fatalities.
No, that's not how you do a musical number in a monster movie. It's supposed to go like this.
Hey, Bull, did you die?
Well, anyway, to protect ourselves, we better attack them by surprise.
Yes. Godzilla looks like he's in rough shape. Looks like he was just out on a bender. Kinda makes me wonder if this was when he conceived his son. Okay, so Godzilla's finally in this movie. Or one of the stagehands left the costume on the floor and forgot to clean it up. But the point is he's technically in the movie now. Later that day for night, our heroes decide to check out the red base inside the Death Star. To make their base inside the... Yes, in order to complete manufacturing episodes of people scuffing up their nice clean floors. Escape, Rhoda flies away in a balloon, just imprisoned and had no entertainment, don't like you. Oh well, at least he has a balloon, just go with it. And Geek Boy gets captured and becomes a slave.
Hi! I'm moving.
In other news, plot convenience. Is my brother? But I guess that's not a bad idea. Alright, enough of this asshole. Is Mothra doing anything? Jesus, they're still singing? How long do you have to sing to Mothra before she'll wake up?
You bitches can sing all you want, but until the puppeteer gets here, I'm not moving.
In other news, plot convenience. Is my brother? In other news, plot convenience. Direction you came.
Get the fuck up! Simon says, get the fuck up! Throw your hands in the sky! Jesus in the back, sipping yak, y'all, what's up?
Okay, so almost an hour in, we finally get our first monster fight scene when Godzilla and Ebirah play catch? Godzilla versus the sea monster. Oh no, splashing! Godzilla's one weakness! I sure hope this horseplay doesn't escalate further. Hey, Godzilla.
Hey, well, get two places.
Boil that lobster already. Well, it's been a long day of beating up crustaceans. Nothing left to do now but try and pick up some chicks. Oh yeah, I should probably explain. You see, originally this movie was supposed to star King Kong, but they replaced him with Godzilla at the last second. That's why there's this weird-ass scene where Godzilla is seemingly attracted to a human woman. Now later, Toho would actually use King Kong in the movie King Kong Escapes, where it was... Whoa! What the fuck? Shit, I was wrong. Giant Claw really is in this movie. I can't really tell who's winning, but I'm pretty sure one of these two just killed the editor. After that, Godzilla proceeds to mess up the Red Bamboo's base, although that could just be because he hasn't recovered from his bender yet. He still looks high as shit. Oh, and Rota and Yatta are back. I think they went for an afternoon swim and ended up here or something. All the plot conveniences in the world can't take away from what is easily the best scene in the entire movie.
Hey, what's going on up there? Shut up!
Well, that could just be because he hasn't recovered from his bender. You know, golden shower.
So they got away in the boat. That's right. Serves them right. What's wrong? They're using pony yellow liquid.
You know, the fact that ability to pinch things, you know what, there's no way I can make this sound exciting. It's the King of the Monsters versus an entree at Red Lobster. Seriously, who do you think is gonna win? All I need now is a giant tub of melted butter. And after all this time, Mothra finally decides to get the fuck up!
Well, I guess it's time for my cameo.
So, with the island about to explode, Mothra comes in and saves the day.
own series of films.
I feel sorry for Godzilla.
He never did anything bad to us.
Yeah, not unless you count trying to kill Mothra just now. That was a bit of a dick move. Okay, so Mothra rescues everyone, the island blows up, and Godzilla escapes into the sea. Cannonball!
But I wonder if that's the end. The red bamboo still might come.
Of you. This is Minya, or Manila, depending on which version you're watching. And to Godzilla fans, he's something of a love him or hate him character. And in case you couldn't tell by now, I kinda lean towards the hate side. I know a big reason they added a baby Godzilla to the series was to appeal more to kids, but here's something the producers of this movie didn't understand. Even when I was a little kid, I didn't watch Godzilla movies to see some helpless little tadpole turd get its ass kicked by bugs. I watched them to see Godzilla. Seriously, was there anybody as a kid who liked Minya better than Godzilla? Or any monster for that matter? Who looks at this, even as a little kid, and goes, oh, well now I can see myself liking this series.
It looks like a baby Godzilla.
No, it doesn't. Godzilla should really consider having a paternity test done on him. In fact, is Minya even the same species as Godzilla? He looks like what would happen if Kermit the Frog fucked the Pillsbury Doughboy. Actually, one of my biggest questions for this movie is, how exactly is Minya Godzilla's son? Seriously, there's no Mrs. Godzilla, and even if there was, we don't know whose egg this is. The Gigantuses just dig it up, it cracks open, Minya comes out, and Godzilla just goes, okay, I guess he's my kid. The name of this movie should have been Adopted Son of Godzilla. Speaking of which, where the hell is Godzilla anyway? Oh my god, it's the trailer for the 1998 Godzilla! Run!
Godzilla!
Oh, thank God. Godzilla finally made it to the island. I don't even care that the suit they used for this movie looks like a toad crossed with a cancerous tumor. I'm just glad he's here to kick some giant monster ass. Hey, don't run. That's considered a delicacy in some countries. Okay, so just like the last movie had the King of the Monsters versus a lobster dinner, this time he's fighting monsters that could presumably be defeated by a giant windshield. I think we all know how this fight's gonna go. Yeah, you better run. Nobody abuses Godzilla's son but him. Alright, I know I'm hating on Minya pretty hard here, but hey, at least one person in this movie seems to like him, for some reason.
Eat this and you'll get real strong.
Nah, he'll just stay the same size for a couple more movies and then, basically... See, now this is why you'll never be popular, kid. Even your dad's unconscious tail could kick your ass. Maybe I should just go back to the humans.
Oh, you gave up. Are you really a man?
Yes, men and women are both real trouble. Thankfully, she saved at the last second by... Oh, what? Minya? Great. Well, now you're screwed, lady. Unless he manages to annoy the madness to death. Oh, and look, he even managed to wake up the spider, too. Wow. Thanks for your help there, little buddy. Will somebody please hit him? Thank you. So now that the spider's awake, I gotta ask, was it always this size, or was it human-sized like the mantis and then the radiation made it this big? How exactly did the giant monsters on this island work?
Rico, climb up.
Yeah, there's no way that that spider could climb up after us. And just like with all the other monsters in this movie, once you're away from the giant spider, there's no need to tell anybody about it. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal or anything.
Looks like you haven't given up the experiment yet.
Well, if you gave up before, would you just sit around and do nothing at all?
Oh, I guess I'd have to do something.
Well, I'm the same.
Hey, that's very admirable, Professor. Say, wasn't there something we were running from? Oh, yeah! You know, Professor, I've been giving it some careful consideration, and I'm thinking maybe we should just forget about the experiment and get off this damn island already. As if being trapped by the spider wasn't bad enough. Now the little bastard that woke him up is here, too. And look, now he's causing the cave to collapse. Wow, Is there no end to this lovable little scamp's unhelpful and potentially life-threatening antics? Oh, and apparently Minya's gone from a donkey to sounding like a cat in heat.
Get away from here!
Well, at least the characters are finally starting to catch on that he's annoying. So after finally figuring out that conducting research is a little hard when there's giant monsters everywhere, the team decides to use the weather control device to freeze the monsters and then escape on a raft. Personally, I would have escaped the minute a 6-foot mantis appeared, but again, that's just me. I suggest you go to a happy place, Minya, because it looks like you're about to get raped by the spider's mouth. While all this is going on, Godzilla is still sleeping. Yeah, I'm the king of the monsters. Don't worry, I'll take care of things when I feel like it. Ah, jeez. Well, I guess I gotta go save that useless son of mine, if only because that's one way to get him to shut up. Well, the giant mantises weren't much trouble for Godzilla. Wonder how tough the Spiga will be. Huh. Okay, well that was easy. I'm just kidding. The fight lasts longer than that. Whoa. What do you think you're doing, Spiga? You are not wrapping Godzilla up in webbing. Mothra did that to him once already, and it is not happening again. I sure hope you all saw that, because it's the one useful thing Minya does the entire movie. Fortunately, during the fight, the Spiga decides to use his deadliest power of all, playing dead. What the hell? Did the spider just try and skull fuck Godzilla with its mouth? Oh, that does it. No way you live, Spiga. No way. I should have let the spider eat you, kid. So anyway, the weather experiment is a success, and while everyone escapes on a raft, Godzilla and Minya freeze on the island.
The ray stopped cellular activity. So now all the cells are dormant.
How did you guys to wake up from his coma and confront Zigra, who is now taking a nap? Christ, even the monsters are having trouble staying awake for this movie.
Get the fuck up!
Now that Zigra's awake again, this leads to an epic scene where realizing he should probably be in a movie that has his name on it, Gamera decides to wake up from his coma and confront Zigra, who is now taking a nap? Christ, even the monsters are having trouble staying awake for this movie.
Get the fuck up!
Now that Zigra's awake again, this leads to an epic scene where Zigra goes back to sleep. Okay, I guess Zigra's real weakness is that he's not a morning person. Gamera rescues the bathysphere, but for God's sake, will somebody get him some eye drops? Man, did all that swimming give him pink eye or something? But uh-oh, looks like they're too late.
They're dead, but not by suffocation.
The ray stopped cellular activity. So now all the cells...
If Zigra hits you with his ray, you won't be able to die. Gamera finally figures out that fighting a fish monster...
Reason they're not dead.
Wait, Zigra was angry about them shining the light on him, so he hit them with something that made sure they didn't die. Yeah, Zigra, you might want to give up this whole world domination thing. I really don't think you have a way to roofie them. Excellent. Just a few more snips and our...